Welcome back. Before the season began, the experts at Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine predicted Connally, China Spring, and Salado would finish 1-2-3 in District 9 4A Division II. So far, they're exactly right. This week, we've got a big-time matchup that's going to take center stage. Our game of the week will bring us out to Connally, where the Cadets will take on 6-1 Salado. Nikki Lattarulo will have a live report from Mac Peoples Stadium with Connally head coach Shane Anderson starting at 6 o'clock, and then join her for post-game reaction from the winning coach on Friday Night Lights. Our flex game of the week will take us out to Mart, where the top team in the state will square off against the Bremond Tigers. Curtis Quillen will have a live interview with Mart head coach Kevin Hoffman at 6 p.m., and then join him from Mart ISD Athletic Complex for a live post-game interview with the winning coach from Mart or Bremond. All the fun begins this Friday night at 10:10. Texas A&M will look to bounce back after getting blown out 52-24 by number 2 Alabama on Saturday. The Aggies will host Florida this upcoming Saturday at 11 a.m. on ESPN. Now, A&M racked up 450 yards of total offense, the most in the game since last season. However, their defense stunk it up. They allowed Alabama to roll up 544 yards of total offense, including 16 yards per pass play. Jimbo Fisher knows his defense needs to improve if they want to come out with a win against Florida.
Give up big plays in the passing game. Two of them on 3rd and 8 and 9, one of them on a 2nd and 22. I mean, they have really good players, but we've got to get that contesting balls and our techniques and our alignments where we're at, and playing a little bit better in those situations and where we're going.
For years, a lot of us thought Jason Garrett was the problem in Dallas. I don't think you can say that anymore. The players are terrible, especially on defense, and yesterday showed why they're the worst in the NFL. Cleveland was able to rack up 33 first downs as Dallas gave up a franchise record 307 yards rushing and 917 yards in just 4 games. On the flip side, Dak Prescott threw for 502 yards, becoming the first player in league history to rack up 450 passing yards or more in 3 consecutive games. He now has 1,690 passing yards through 4 games, the most in NFL history because the Cowboys have played from behind all season. Dak has turned the ball over 5 times in the last 2 games, plus he's averaging 50 attempts per game. That is insane. Zeke Elliott spoke about the disappointment of their 1-3 start.
We got to figure this thing out. We got to figure out how to find some confidence. We got to figure out just how to come out hotter. I mean, we're not coming out with enough confidence at the beginning of the game, and it's showing.
After 7 seasons, Houston Texans have finally fired head coach and general manager Bill O'Brien. The move comes a day after the Texans lost their 4th straight game to begin the 2020 season. On top of that, Houston doesn't even have a 1st or 2nd round pick in next year's draft because of O'Brien. He led the Texans to a 52-48 overall record with 4 playoff appearances. Assistant head coach Romeo Crennel is expected to take over as interim head coach. Game 1 in the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and Oakland A's. A's dominated the season series, but today was a different story. Astros trailing 3-0 in the 4th until the bats finally wake up. Alex Bremond unloads deep to left, and that gets Houston on the scoreboard at 3-1. 2 batters later, Carlos Correa, he knew it when it left the bat. 421 feet later, we have ourselves a tie ball game. To the 6th, Jose Altuve has struggled all season long, but he finally comes through with a massive hit. 2-run single to left. The Astros would take the lead and never look back. They roll today 10-5. The A's extend their Game 1 losing streak in the postseason to now 8 games. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back after the break.